Sorry, guys. I forgot about the dumbass glitch where it's like, whenever I open up Valheim, it makes my mic changeable. I can't unmute it and can't remute it. I don't know why. It's like one of the only games that does that. Anyways, we're back at the Valheim stream, and it's actually on the private world, my solo world, which I have not played at all recently. And some of you may be like, why that? Don't ask, okay? I was getting into the other world, and I don't know. I think I started Astroneer, and then I just didn't care to play Valheim recently, but despite that, I actually have been wanting to play the game for the past month. I keep mentioning it, but also the Minecraft server and stuff. Truth is, I haven't had much free time beyond the other stuff I've been doing. Because I've been working. Except, I'm almost done with work. I only have tomorrow that I'm done. And then you might get some good August Valheim streams. So just so you're aware. Anyways, today was a pretty fun day of work. I caused the whole mascot war, and you will not hear about that till very much later. When I eventually tell that story. I only got one day of work left. And tonight I went to see an ABBA cover band. So, yeah, it's been a fun day. There has been a new update, I believe, since I played. Because why would I unlock a new build piece called Stone? But anyways, yeah, I thought I would do some playing today. Me and Warcries haven't been doing the other world, mainly because Warcries doesn't want to, because they had the Ark server, and then now we've been playing Astroneer a lot. And fun fact, the reason I'm really doing this stream is because we aren't playing Astroneer. We haven't been able to recently. Except like a week ago, when I actually wanted to play more, but I had something IRL. And Warcries wanted to play, but I had something to do IRL. So yeah, anyways. I thought it would just be a chill stream, not that long, because I actually was working on a video, and I wanted to get it out before bed. It's already 9:30, so like probably an hour stream, and then I'm gonna get this video out and then go to bed. The air quality's been shit recently. Like today was pretty bad. Anything else I can mention? Not really. I was like to talk about this mascot war thing. So basically, my pod and one of the other pods, the blue pod, has a mascot. We both have our own mascots. We actually each have two, funny enough. And there's this blue jay, and one of the girls who's in the pod. For first, one kid just had the blue jay, and as a joke, I put him on a tree, and a bunch of kids freaked out over it. It's like, guys, he's a blue jay. Apparently, he's a blue jay. He's afraid of heights. And so, anyways, I was like, all right, whatever. And then one of the girls who's like actually only just came back. She was like here for the first 4 weeks of the summer and then came back. Still not ready, huh? Came back for this week, funnily enough. It's a weird story that might be explained or might just never be explained. I don't fucking know. And basically, hold on, I keep forgetting to put stuff in chests. I'm gonna get a cool screenshot of this in the summer morning. But anyways, she gave me the bird and said hide it, and I was like okay, and it pissed everyone else off from that group. But it's like, guys, one of your own told me to hide it, so like, chud bear moment. Whatever the hell that means. Hide that. Then hide you. Put that in the best I could. We're also full on gold, I believe. No, we're not. Very well then. Let me just repair my stuff and I'm gonna go. We have to do a couple things on this world. I don't believe have we found the Bog Witch yet? No, we have not. That's worth doing some exploring for. We gotta do a bit of exploring, a bit of adventuring, must I say. We're on plains now. We had to cheat to get there because there were 2 spots where Moda was supposed to spawn and didn't. Just giving a bit of a summary. And I'm pretty mad about that because I don't like having to do stuff like that, but I'll do it if I need to. And we're working on a new plains base, which will eventually be our new base in general. So yeah, other than that, we do have this portal room set up, which I don't know if it goes to the plains base, does it? The answer is yes. This is the plains base I began. I believe that it's also the thumbnail of the stream. Yes, I gotta eat. So yeah, I was working on this house, but it's going to take a bit of time. I might need to chop down a couple more trees at least. I feel like at least you should be chopped down, yeah. And with all the damage dealt, I guess I might as well chop down this tree too. Oh, Deskito, fuck off. I did not notice you, but you will not live much longer. I may be a bit rusty because I haven't played the game in a bit. But trust me, I plan on at least streaming this world, if I can't stream the other world. Which we're pretty much about to beat the Ashlands boss anyways, so it's not really much a point of streaming it. Oh god, okay. I actually might die here. I'm not careful. Like, I wasn't being careful, but also I wasn't expecting these fucks to attack me either. I don't have like bone mass or anything, so I don't want them to destroy my bushes. You can fuck with me all you want, but don't fuck with my bushes, buddy. I got very close to dying there. Problem was I was focusing on mining down the tree right when they came, and so my brain was like, let me just finish mining the tree. It's like, well, no. These are creatures that I am very weak to in my current stage of the game. I'm still wearing Fenris armor. He's damaged. But yeah, tomorrow's the last day of my job. Pretty excited for it actually, because I get to see some interesting stuff. Kids showing off their talents and stuff. A lot of musical instruments. That's only like kids like are good at some things better than adults, but not a lot. Like, and one of those is in fact that they're usually often quite better when it comes to musical instruments than I am. Like, you think I can fucking play the piano? Fuck no, bro. Or the violin, but like these kids can do it better. And also cartwheels, they can do cartwheels better than me. Although, I've had some kids teaching me how to do cartwheels, and I've become actually notably better at it. Like, I was practicing this morning, and I was like, wow, I can, like, almost do a cartwheel. Like, I can flip myself over, land on my feet on the other side, but, like, I just can't, like, get my feet to do the cart motion. Which is simply just because I've never learned how to do it, like... It's not something that, like, is easier when you're, like... 20 versus when you're like 55. It's not actually, because one of my 57-year-old parents can do it, bro. So like, it's not like, it's more like something that like is a technique that you learn at a young age and just keep the skill. I like how I have a west and east portal. I know I set those up probably in like the most recent streams, but I don't remember. Anyways, we should probably actually work on getting some more onion soup and that stuff, so I'll go back to the old base. I do intend on eventually making this old base the final mega base, but I was originally planning on doing it like more recently, but I realized that I probably need the portals that like allow you to bring metal through, which we indeed will get, but not right now. We'll get it later. Like when we get to Ashlands, we'll get access to those portals. Just playing this game again brings me back. I think yesterday I was actually talking to a coworker about this game. I have a 40-year-old coworker who I've been through some work with me for the past 4 weeks. And I was telling him, oh yeah, I play Valheim. And he's like, oh, yeah, I played it before. Yeah, he enjoyed it. We were just talking about how fun a game it was. So we have a 40-year-old coworker who's like, honestly, a full-on gamer. I'm actually gonna miss him. I probably won't see him for like the rest of my life after tomorrow, but cool guy. Oh, I'm angry that I did that. That sounds like what you're saying. But yeah, I will turn this base eventually into a nice place. I still remember when I started this world. I didn't even stream the beginning of this world because I just played it for fun when I was at college. Like, it was like April of 2023, May of 2023, and I just like needed something to do for a bunch, so I just like gamed this world, like on my own for the beginning. I remember fighting Eikthyr. It was like way over here or something, and it was such a struggle. But I really enjoyed it. Of course, Warcry is playing Dune Awakening. But anyways, it was a fun world. And then I think May 2023, when I got back from college, then I started streaming it officially. And it's like, I enjoy something more if I stream it, even if like no one's watching, it's a second channel stream. It's like, I just enjoy it knowing that like everything I'm doing is documented, you know? That's how I feel. Probably not the way a lot of people feel, but that's how I feel. And, it's not the exception. Oh, I'll leave this stuff here. Oh, yeah. My better have his backup. Here's the beehive. Funnily enough, one of my coworkers who worked at this camp, she's not a counselor, she's a teacher. She worked at the camp last year, is a beekeeper. I didn't know that before, but she brought some of my kids' dead bees yesterday. And it was just kind of funny. It's like, yeah, I've got so much dead bees. You guys can take them. It's like, okay. It's like something you meet someone, like you'll never know that they were like into that type of stuff. It's like, yeah, I'm a beekeeper. Anyways, our wood chest is pretty filled up. Filled up with things that are not wood. Yeah, not wood. I'll just make a different chest somewhere. This is sucky. Perfect amount of stuff. Okay, let's actually make some onion soup. I know I need mushrooms too. One more thing, honey, which I think I have. No, just onions. I'm thinking of wolf skewers, actually. Sure, how decent eating low on. Do I have my wolf meat just sitting around here? 2. Good thing it didn't spoil. That was a joke being done. Tomorrow's my last day of this camp job, and I'm getting very similar vibe to last year when I also finished the job up. It's like sadness, like, oh, it's went by so fast again. It's like, honestly, most things in my life these days go by so fast. So what I need to craft is a windmill. I think I was working on that last time before the stream ended, and I've forgotten it now. Doesn't count as, should probably count as crafting or misc. Other stuff I finally picked up The Hobbit again. I was reading it pretty actively. Iron Nails 30. And then I kind of stopped because the school year was getting pretty annoying, and then I didn't pick it up until like July, dude. This month. I've been reading a little bit every morning. I hope I have time tomorrow morning. I probably will. I didn't replant the onions at the other village when I probably should have. But I honestly don't need them. I need. That's enough. Some of the stuff I'll never need. It will take most of the wolf jerky. Split half of it. Put it back. Organization, guys, is very important. But I don't know, it's like this job, I kind of bought myself an extra 2 years. I really probably should have only worked 2 years. And then never came back, but I decided to work 4. So it's like, I feel like I've served my time. Nothing else should be said. Yeah, I was saying, I've been reading The Hobbit. I'm on the part where they like, or Smaug, I don't know how to say his name, like literally attacks them after they, it's so funny, bro, what happens. Like, Bilbo fucking steals 1 gold cup from this giant amount of gold. And Smaug, like, smells it and instantly, like, he smells, like, a bad smell. Like, he smells that they were there, that Bilbo was there. He sees that this 1 gold is missing, and he gets so angry. And he just, like, fucking flies and tries to kill all of them. And it's funny, because, like, this guy's probably been, like, sitting there for, like, 200 years and nothing's happened. It's funny to me. Yeah, I should probably wait till the rest of these are ready to be harvested. Reminds me of my garden plants. Like, I brought these from school and they're still going pretty well. Like, I have mint, some sort of lavender flower. I actually don't think it's, my parents are saying it's actually not that. So I don't know what it is, but it's something like that. But it's not harvestable. And it's not growing that much. And then basil. The basil's not doing as well, I don't think. I think it's fine. It's starting to, like, look withered and shit. I think some pests might have gone to it. But the mint is, like, spreading like wildfire, dude. It's crazy. Because these are all, like, cuttings that I got. Like, they're not even, like, their own seed-born plant, and they've spread so much. It's crazy. I know mint's, like, known to do that, but it surprised me with the other ones, at least. And then finally I have this other plant that, actually, I haven't watered in a bit, but my parents have been doing it, probably. That started off as like a little leaf and a big leaf that I had to cut, unfortunately, to help make the cuttings thrive. And now it's like 5 big leaves. And it's funny seeing like the leaf I cut still there. I think I saw a leaf budding recently, but then I think 1 leaf got damaged because it might have gotten burnt from the sun. I don't know. I like that I took a class that actually got me into like gardening and stuff. I'm only thinking about this because I'm harvesting plants right now. And then I had some carrots that I planted and obviously ate them. And I gave them to my grandma. And when I went to visit 2 weeks ago, I got to see how well they were growing, which they were growing pretty well. I had saved these carrots for like 2 months before I gave it to like, more like 4 months actually. 3 months. And they grew pretty well, so. Anyways, I'm yapping. I should probably stop my yapping. Stop my capping, stop my yapping. trying to organize this a bit more so it looks better. Already looks better. I'm gonna save. I like saving every like 5 minutes. Don't ask. Damn dog outside. Okay, so pretty much done then. No, I don't know why I tried that. I just fucking did. Alright. Let's get some wood. Go out to the trader. Get some wood from there. Don't really ever visit here, to be honest. Instagram notifications for some reason. Oh. Hold on a sec. Ugh, my chair was on top of my charger. Alrighty. Not here to get any wares, but it's good to see that you have some. Barrel hoops. Do they add barrels? I actually read about Ymir. Well, I don't think I ever finished that book. I was reading the book about Norse mythology. I think I was reading it over winter break, and I think I have 1 chapter left, and I never finished it. It's a bit awkward. But yeah, let's chop down some trees. I'm only gonna stream for about probably 20 more minutes, bro. This is gonna be a short stream. It's just kind of like an intro back to the game for me. Don't know why this dog is barking so much this late. It's only like 9:40, bro. But honestly, 9:40 feels kind of late to me these days. Although now that my job's in the end, I guarantee you my sleep schedule will not take that long to get fucked up again. So maybe give it 4 days. And I'll be back to waking up at 11 a.m. going to bed at 2 a.m. Kind of like that sort of thing. You're easy to kill. It's just. And I'll chop down this tree, and that'll probably be enough. Watching my weight, though. What is this copper? I actually do have this marked. It's a fun world. I just love how I've taken my time in this world. I still remember some very fond details about some areas. This was an area, where is it? Right here that I really struggled to get my boat through once. It was 2 years ago, I remember. It was yesterday. Oh really? You guys want some? I guess I could use some more Great Ore 5s. Although this will probably not be nowhere enough to what I need. Nowhere near enough. And I'll pick up the rest some other day. Maybe months down the line, who knows. But yeah, as I was saying, I'll just continue my yapping. I'm like Ken, man, I'm a yapper. I have some fond memories of some areas. Obviously I remember fucking dying here, and I think I recently finally climbed to the top. And there's some weird stuff, obviously the journey down here is so fucking annoying. Let's see. Yeah, I have faint memories of building this lodge here, and then fighting Elder here. I remember it's such a weird spot. Then stuff like the one time I came up here to set up a bunch of portals, and they had died a couple times. And all the times I've sailed up here at least like 5 or 6 times. And like the wind's always been against me for some reason. It's like little stuff like that. Let's pass some time. How much time is it in game? It's probably like only like 150 days. Dream of a great tree reaching after the night. $182. It's like half a year. I think in the other world we only just recently reached a year. And it's like a technicality. It doesn't mean anything. It's just kind of something funny. I can say like, it's been a year. Let's see the wood chest. Got my core wood in. I don't need core wood for what I'm about to do. There's a bug on my spotter. Guten Morgen. Take a screenshot. Also realized we never finished the immersive Valheim series. Truth be told, I think that's kind of done. Like, it was kind of like one of those things. This is another example of one of those things where it's like, I know we're capable of getting it done, and it's got nothing to do with, like, me. It's just like one or two people are like, Hearth is a very, like, play a game for 2 weeks, don't touch it again mindset, which I dislike. I think it's very inauthentic, and it's just a bad way of playing video games. I think I was gonna take the boat on a trip to the island base so I can deliver these. In fact, this might be a perfect time to do that. Just save before I get in that boat. So I can make iron nails and I can craft a windmill. The wind is shifting as I'm in it. Nice. Because it was favorable to me, and now it's like way less favorable. Truth is, I don't really need this ship here anyways. This is actually really close by to my island base. Like, it's a lot closer than you think. But the ship would be much better over there. Even though I guess I can do more of it here. How wet I am, I'm sweating. Put up a sweat. Okay. The fuck is... Oh, that's an oozer, I think. Yeah, we do have the spike wall set up, but this area is still not very secure. This is gonna be my big base, I think, for a while. Like, it's gonna... I know I built the island base and stuff like that. The kind of idea is that this eventually surpasses the island base. So farewell! I was gonna work more on the house, but no, now we're doing this instead. Because we're kind of gonna get probably gonna get slowed down a bit because we're gonna go in the wind. Oh, never mind. The wind did a good shift for once. Should actually make this easier. mark this? I will mark it just because it's a safety issue. This is actually swampland I've been around kind of. But getting the windmill is pretty important, which is why I'm doing this. Look at the great tree, Yggdrasil. But I also have motor. In case I need a boost. That's where I'm headed. Good to know. There's Swamplandy. It's such a classic biome type. You have like swamp on the coast and you immediately have like a hill that goes up to the plains. And maybe even a mountain. It's almost kind of boring. I'll round off a bit here. Not do a round off gymnastics mood. Just move the words. I'm sick of hearing about that shit, bro. What you're doing isn't a cartwheel, it's a round off. That's what all these girls are saying, man. I'm like, come on, dude. Actually, that's not a cartwheel, that's a round off. Just go mountain there. Yeah, I don't think I've been there. I've passed it like a million times, though. I used to come up here. The trees a bit. Yeah, I'll miss my job when it's over, but like I miss it every year when it's over. But this year will be different because I'm not going back to college, so it'll feel different. Although I will be gone for most of the fall anyways because I'll be traveling on my big trip that I've been building up to for so long, which I actually do feel bad saying this, but it's kind of like one of those things now where it's like I want to get it over with. I'm excited. But like, I'm sick of all the stress and like the extra planning I gotta do. It's like, let me start the trip and then maybe stress about when I've already started it. Like, I leave in like less than a month. Like, August 31st, I would have already been on the trip for like 4 days. Actually, I think I leave exactly in 4 weeks. Which is crazy because the Thursday 4 weeks ago was like the last day of our session 1 of camp. And it was July 3rd. Yeah, it was literally July 3rd. Which one? It was just like when we go to this like cool festival every year. Not a festival, it's more like a fireworks show that has a festival that's kind of like popped up around it recently. Less than that time and I'll be on a like 12-hour flight to England. I still remember my last 12-hour flight to England when I went in 2019. I remember on the way there I watched a ton of movies, and the way back obviously. I think I remember the way back more. Like I watched like you know that Little Miss thing? I watched like whatever show that's from for a bit. And you just watch like 3 or 4 movies, like full-length movies. Maybe sleep. I think it's more like you try to sleep and just can't. But a lot of the memories to that are gone because it's been a bunch of years. It's been over 6 years. But I do remember very well my like trip to Paris, to France, because that was more recently. That was like only 2.5 years ago. I remember the movies I watched, a bunch of movies. Some of them made me sad, and other ones are like really funny. I don't remember the titles, but they're very good. Was that also when I watched The Bad Guys? Yeah, The Bad Guys was an airplane movie for me. Oh look, it's actually the base. See, that only took like a good 8 minutes, maybe 10-ish. Actually want to approach from this side a bit more. There it is. Yeah, that was actually a decently short trip, I will say. Sometimes you get a bit surprised by how fast things take in life. Other times you're like, that's like way too slow. Like my camp job. Because, like, I remember, like, the days building up to it, I was doing a lot of that SpongeBob game. And it feels like nothing ago. It's like, how's it already over from then? Every year goes fast. Like, not this year, but last year. I remember when it was, like, the training and stuff. Oh, God, I hit a rock, so I guess I'm stuck. When I was doing the training and stuff for the job. Oh, nice. Sorry, I'm just yapping now. Anyways, when I was doing the training and stuff, I was watching the House of Nightmares stuff, which actually I did finally upload another one yesterday. Oh, I guess I have iron. Fucking hell. What a worthy use of my time. Well, we're gonna have extra iron now. The whole boat's gonna be here now. Give me these fucking iron nails, bro. How much do I need to make this? Oh, that was a real bee for a second in the game. Not bee in real life, like a bee in the game. 30. Oh, I have to craft it there, actually. We shall make a windmill. And that'll make it so the wheat is usable. Again, it was 30. Don't worry, we're gonna use it on this. Maybe if I have everything to make it minus 27 million. Well, thankfully I have a lot of stone around here. Or else I'd be cooked, wouldn't I? You're all grown. Plant some of ya. Man, I went by too fast. And it sucks. I'm basically been telling kids, like, they're like, are you going to be back next year? I'm kind of like telling them, like, yeah, not really. Like, you know, it's probably not going to happen. I've told them don't get your hopes up about me coming back next year. I feel bad saying that to them, but it's like, oh my god, I'm taking so much false damage though. It's like, well, it's true, kids, like, dead ass. Okay, that did take like a really good 9 minutes to get here. I say good, like it was long. This does not fit here, by the way, but whatever, it has to be. But it's like, I said, you never know. I've been saying too, like, last year I kind of was the same way. I was like, I probably won't be back, but you don't know. And hey, I ended up being back for another year. Because it worked out for my schedule. And who knows, maybe the job, whatever job I freaking work. I almost got a job in political, well, I almost got, like, hooked up. Funny enough, my camp job, someone I know almost hooked me up with a person who's running for Congress. But it was like, guess what? I have to go on my trip, so no, I can't do it. But it's like, thank you anyways. You know, you tried. You could tell they were like a little bit like, you're on a trip. Like they're like, we tried helping you. We're like, oh, it's okay. I'm trying to help you. It's not like a important thing. So I was like, I'm sorry. I know you got me this good offer, but I can't accept it because we traveling, but like I can kind of tell from like the way they're like kind of responding. My coworker, I'm like, yeah, they're kind of like, dude, you got this job offer, and you're like turning it down because you're traveling. It's like, yeah, dude. Who knows? The job market's so shit. I might not get a job for like fucking 6 months after this trip, and then I might just have to come back to my camp job. But like, it probably won't be that. That probably won't be the case, dog. Oh, do I need a fucking artisan table? I'm actually gonna need to take the artisan table. Dismantle it. The thing is, I bet I need a stone cutter to make that artisan table. It's like a chain of events that's gonna make me want to hurt myself. Probably shouldn't say that, but you know, it's gonna happen nonetheless. Okay, thank God. Actually, I don't think I need. The Tears of Murder. We never got to fight because this goddamn seed is glitched. How long have I been streaming for? It's actually been an hour, I think, nearly. 42 minutes. Again, this is a short stream, guys. It's just kind of getting me back into Valheim. Not like I lost interest, but like, it's a good transition stream, whatever. Don't know the size of what this has to be, so for now I'm just gonna put it right here. So basically you add the stuff you need and the windmill powers itself. She kinda looks ugly right there, but whatever. I'm gonna save because that was a big moment. Let's see how the farm's doing. I believe it's over here somewhere. Of course I don't have the fucking hoe on me, so... Let's see, we have 29. I'm gonna put about 11 in here. Actually 15, I changed my mind. That's about half, a little more than half. And then I'm gonna take the portal back. It's gonna interrupt the music, I know. Gonna replant. Yeah, I'm actually out of food, hold on. If I get jumped by a Desquito, I would die, so I should eat. Ayo, trust me when I say, I ain't trying to lose this stat progress. Run 60 is pretty high. I think anything above like 55 is kind of high. One of the issues I have with this game is they're actually kind of too strict in my opinion with this stat stuff. Oh, that's kind of like a puppeted opinion. That's because I only think that because Warkai is explaining to me. But yeah, this is running and producing up some bread. Apparently none has been processed. Oh, maybe it's a little slower than I thought it was. And the rest of you will replant. I don't have a lot, so... Now if any Desquitos fly their way in here, I'll be ready. I'll have the HP to deal with them. Our first bread. Or barley flour more so. Still need to get the oven and all that stuff. That locks is annoyingly close to the base and probably could just walk over now I think about it. And I look, a Desquito that's probably gonna find its way to me. I'll spend the rest of my wood working on the house, and I think I'm going to end the stream soon. actually does give me stone. I want to be careful when I mine, because some of it can like mess up the land around. Okay, so this is 2 to make these actually 2. Okay, so they're equal. I feel bad, but like most of this wall is gonna be like nothing. Maybe I can put a window in there. Go in there, and it'll kind of look okay, but it probably won't look the best. Maybe a window in here. So you're like, put a window there. I know, I'm not doing that. You need some like flat walls. Trust me, when you guys buy a house. Which is funny, there's a house selling in the. I had one of my college friends visit me a couple days ago, and like he'd never seen this neighborhood, which was kind of crazy. Or my house, like he's a first friend who like I've met only from college. Who's a friend of mine, not friend of my brother's, who's actually come to visit. And we saw a house on sale. It was like nearby my house a bit, like only like a block away. And it's like your average house. I'm like, oh, how much does it sell for? I was like, probably about $1 million. And you'd think like, oh, this isn't worth $1 million. This is like worth like, I don't know, 300K or something. We saw it was like 1.3 million or something. He's like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, yeah, this is an expensive neighborhood. Honestly, demand is high. They're probably gonna sell that house soon anyways. No, leave that, man. Okie dokie. The last random thing about my job I'm gonna mention today, which I'm just like, part of why I talk about the job and stuff on streams, just because like, if I say something on recording, I'll be more likely to remember it years later. And also, I talk about my life on here. Like, I talk about other stuff too, other than my job. Like, I went to a friend's house today, and I used to not be that way. I used to make YouTube completely separate from my life. But I've realized over time that my life is something I should enjoy. Oh, someone I know is playing Valheim right now. Coincidence? I think not. You probably noticed I was on, and decided that I was enough to make him play. Okay, so I think it's mostly done. Yeah. Okay, apparently I saved recently. I leave the stumps around because I kind of like to remember that there used to be trees in those spots. Obviously, if there's any stumps in here, which there probably was at one point, I removed them immediately. Apparently, I have room for one more. Alright. That's the house pretty much done, and I think that's the stream mostly done. Next time I get on, I will obviously work on this more. But I don't think I'm going to right now. Thanks for watching. Valheim is back, officially. Stay tuned for more. Who knows, I might even play tomorrow, honestly, who knows. But I actually have a main channel video I want to quickly finish editing and render and get out before